Good morning, this is Kim here with your devotion taken from 1 Samuel chapter 17, beginning with verse 48. This is the account where David confronts Goliath. We've talked a lot about it, but now we're going to talk about it. We find that David confronts Goliath, and Goliath certainly was not a runt. In fact, he stood over 9 foot tall, and his weapon was so great that it required a man his size in order to be able to carry it. And then comes David, who is but a boy, and we find that the thing that David had that Goliath didn't was that David had the confidence of God, where Goliath had the overconfidence of those things resting within him. And that's the distinct difference. If we as God's children will approach the enemy with the confidence that God can put in us, we can overcome any confidence that they may have. God gives us certain situations in life in order to develop our faith and reveal our dependency upon Him, that whenever it is that we come up against things that are too big for us to handle, if we will put our faith and our confidence in God, then we find that He will deliver. We find that God equips us with what we need in order to give Him the glory at the victory. Let me say that again. God will equip you with what you need in order to give Him the glory at the victory. And that's exactly what He did with David. He equipped him with exactly what he needed in order to give God the glory, the victory, whenever it was that Goliath fell. The right weapon in the right hand will result in a victory. And the Bible tells us, or there's a song that tells us, that faith is our victory. As a result of David's faith being in God, not that which he saw with his eyes, but that which he could not see with his eyes. As a result of it, he experienced a victory, and the same is true for us today. If you think that God has undersized you for the battle at hand in your life, maybe it's to grow the size of your faith to be bigger than you are. And say that again. If you think that God has undersized you for the battle that is at hand, maybe it's to grow your faith to be bigger than you are right now. David showed a great amount of faith in that he just rested upon the Lord. He trusted in a few smooth stones and his ability to, with great precision, be able to put that stone exactly in the right place in order to defeat the enemy. But David also knew that none of that was possible without God being his source of confidence. My prayer today is that if we lack confidence, that we'll put our confidence in a God who's bigger than anything we're going to confront today.